How you feel about that?
Man, Bob Barker making the killing, man. Greed, man. All I can say is greed off of other people's downfall. He's part of the modern day slave trades. He's one of the masters of the modern day slave trade. And if I wasn't who I was, and if all I thought about was money, and money would bring me happiness, and money would bring me spiritual upliftment, then I would be on the same page he on. I don't care who get locked up. Just let me sell them something, and they gotta always pay me for it. So for the most part, Bob Barker and a lot of other companies out there, I don't really want to sit up there and go into a list of names, but you got companies like Aramark. All of them is raking money off of the penal system, and you know it's a pawn game. It's slavery. It's modern day slavery, and I mean greed. People's greed for that dollar. You know what I'm saying? People worship a dollar, and they bend and pray and bow to a dollar quicker than they do Christ. But they got to answer for that. You know what I mean? Look, they got to deal with that. You know? I ain't answering for them. I got to answer for my nonsense. And I will answer for it. Trust me. I think them cops was dead wrong. I think they was dead wrong for shooting that brother. I think they was dead wrong for shooting his friends. They ain't have no evidence of no weapon. They had no reason to shoot these dudes, man. At the end of the day, man, you know, they got away with it as far as the people are concerned. They're not going to be able to outlive their conscience, and they're not going to be able to get away with it when it comes to Judgment Day. So they might have got away with it with the people. And to the Bell family, my heart go out to y'all. I feel the injustice. If there's anything I can do on my part to participate in trying to turn this injustice into justice without hurting ourselves, give me a holler. Rob Reels at my space. You dig? Other than that, for the most part, they got to face God. And they not going to be able to escape the great judgment day. The greatest judge of them all. The greatest judge is God. And we all got to stand for judgment. We all got to go before God's big bench. And when we go before that bench, and he credit us for everything we did, right or wrong, they got to stand for theirs. And when they stand for theirs, they'll be punished. And they might not be punished by the court of law right now because justice is blind. As we said, the scales is tipped. But they will get theirs in the end. So for the most part, ease your pain and put your beliefs in Jesus, man. You know what I'm saying? Just know you got people out here. I'm over here in Essex County, New Jersey. I'm in Bloomfield right now, but I'm from Newark and East Orange. But I'm telling you right now, our hearts go out to y'all. So for the most part, put your faith in Jesus. We're going to pray on it. Trust me, they will feel the pain of their evil's doing, because that was evil what they did. They had no right to shoot them brothers. Them brothers ain't had no weapons on them. I don't understand how they could say they was in fear. Wasn't no fear. It was something else going on in the air, but it was no fear. What I accredit it to is they was doing the devil's deed. You know what I'm saying? When I look at it from a spiritual standpoint, they was just doing the devil's deed. So for the most part, trust me, they will not escape God. So I can sit back and know at the end of the day, Christ got you. I ain't even worried about it. You did, man. You got away with it with man, but Christ and God got you on Judgment Day. So we'll wait for that. You did. At the end of the day, man, jokers don't even understand, like, if there was no crime, no corruption, why would we need a judge? Why would we need a cop if there was no crime? Why would we need a prison if there's no crime? So trust me, brothers, Latino brothers, Spanish brothers, brothers of all creeds and colors, man, listen, they want you to get in trouble. They want to enslave you, and they want to pimp you back and forth and treat you the way they want, yo. Like, jokers don't really understand the whole spectrum, yo. You're just a pawn, yo. You understand what I'm saying? And once you figure out that you was a pawn in a big scheme of things, you like, oh, hell no. It ain't going down like that. I'm not going to be your pawn, yo. You're not going to treat me like that. You ain't the pimp and I'm the hoe. It's bad enough. The government is pimping you for your taxes and don't care what they do with it. You know what I'm saying? They take all these taxes from you, but they don't put it back in these kids' school. Our kids in East Orange, Irvington, North, still got outdated books and outdated computers. Go to Flemington, New Jersey, them kids got brand new Macintosh, yo. We got old IBMs with Windows 98 on it. These kids got brand new Macintosh computers in Flemington, New Jersey. I've been there, I've seen it with my own eyes. Parsippany, them kids got better schooling and things of that nature, dog. So you gotta recognize the big scheme of things, yo. It's an intentional, it's set up for you to fail. But only if you fall into the tracks will you fail. So you gotta understand, stay out that track. Don't be no pawn. Don't get caught up in a corruption, man, because it's so corrupt, man. Like I said, if you're not politically connected, you're not wealthy. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between being wealthy and rich. Wealthy is the Hiltons. You understand what I'm saying? Rich is game. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent is rich. 50 Cent is not wealthy. You understand what I'm saying? When you can build off, when you got a couple of billion, Bill Gates is wealthy. You know what I'm saying? Bill Gates is wealthy. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. When you're in a $1 billion club, you're wealthy. When you're in the $1 million club and you only got 7 digits, you're rich. You understand what I'm saying? And anything else other than that, you're poor. Anything else other than that, you're poor. So at the end of the day, you got to recognize what's going on around you, man. Like, man, y'all brothers got to wake up, man, because I've been to the wall and back, dog. And you go to that wall, you see what it is, man. Like, you don't want no parts of it if you got better dreams in life and you got better things you can be doing, man. You don't want to be no pawn. You don't want nobody bidding on you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, KRS-One said it the best, man. You know, I remember in one song he said, officer, officer, officer. But if you say officer fast enough a few times, that word becomes overseer. And who was overseer? Overseer was the master of the slaves. Even though slavery didn't begin with black people, slavery began in biblical times, BC. You understand what I'm saying? So recognize slavery ain't just about black people. Slavery is about God's children, and period. From the beginning, like, it was slavery before the death of Christ. You understand what I'm saying? So recognize that slavery ain't just with black people. So when you sit there and talk slaves, don't just base it on black people. It's really based on, and it was before Christ, not after Christ. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, that's, you know, my thought on how the big gist of things is. And I noticed that